I can get quite sarcastic and petty and shit like that in my videos and in the things I say. I'm being very serious when I say this. This isn't to be facetious or try to be funny or try to be sarcastic. I am thoroughly convinced that at some point in time, maybe not in our lifetime, maybe in my children's lifetime, but or maybe in my grandchildren's lifetime, but at some point in time, there is going to be a mental illness named after the MAGA crowd. Because this is not normal. Nothing about this is normal. Here, I'm going to show you a gentleman that is explaining to Democrats how we are going to have a Trump for president for the next 3+ decades. Because he goes through the succession of Trumps that are going to run and win 2-term presidencies over and over and over and over and over again. This is a mental illness that has yet to be named.
Don't worry, Democrats. In 2028, when Donald Trump leaves, we still have Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, and the best of all, Mr. Barron Trump. So for the next 32 years, you will have a Trump as your president. Sucks to suck.
Let's just assume for a moment that that's even remotely a possibility. Who would cheer for that? Who would want a royal family in U.S. politics? You do understand there are countries on this planet that have what you're looking for, that have autocratic governments, that have ruling families. You can go to one of them right now. But this is, I'm being very serious. This is an unnamed mental illness. This is a condition that affects the brain. Even if you're joking, right? Which the prerequisite for it to be a joke is that it needs to be funny. Even if you're joking, what's the point of putting this kind of illness out there? And I've done a deep dive into his content and where he comments and shit like that. He's not joking. He means this. This man believes that the succession of Trump children are going to run for and win back-to-back terms for the next 32 years. Listen, I knew that there were a lot of fucked up people in the world, growing up and in my early adulthood and whatnot. This is the most fucked up group of people I have ever seen. There's something wrong with these people. Tom, that's not politically correct to say. I don't fucking care. There is something wrong with these people. It just hasn't been named yet. This dude is sitting around believing that we are going to have a Trump monarchy for the next 3 decades.